Subject, can you please stop touching me? Dear Stephen Shirley, I met a man and fell in love. I'm 45 and he's 55. I didn't like him at first, but he wore me down and stole my heart. I have to weigh the pros with the cons all the time because he is very annoying. He's been very handsy from the beginning of our relationship. We went on a blind date and I was very nervous because he's older. He reached across the table and grabbed my wrist and told me that he could feel my heart racing by the pulse in my wrist. I wanted to snatch my hand from his because he was being too familiar. He walked me to my car and he had his hand in the small of my back. He leaned over in my car and rubbed the side of my face and said, I have pretty skin. On down the line, I let him know politely that he doesn't need to touch me while we are having a conversation. He said he's very affectionate and asked if it was a problem. I lied and said that it wasn't. He's gotten worse since we started having sex. He can't sleep without snuggling up on me. If I squirm away, he'll reach across and place his hand on my hip. He wakes me up by gently holding my face in his hands and kissing me softly. He even holds my hand while we're having coffee or tea in the morning. He holds my hand while he drives. I either have to cuddle with him while watching movies or I have to put my legs across him or vice versa. He massages my neck and my scalp. I am so tired of his hands being on me. We hold hands in public and even at church. Some women love this, but I do not. Have I let it go for too long to complain? How do I stop him? You're not going to change him. You're not going to change him. This is what he's doing, and this is him, okay? This is who he is. It sounds like a case of you love him, but you don't like him very much. You said he was annoying, and you are quite different from a lot of women because most women want just what you're getting from a man you say you're in love with who loves you too and doesn't mind showing you. Don't you know that this is what people do when they're in love? They touch, okay? They cuddle. They do things like this. Why would you tell him that all the touching wasn't a problem when he asked you? He asked you outright. You admitted that you lied to him. You should have told him the truth right then and there. You're not a touchy-feely type of person, so please stop. Now you're stuck in this relationship with what? This good man who sounds like a perfect gentleman, a man who loves you, he's romantic, he wants to be with you. It could be a lot worse. I mean, you cannot change him. That's who he is, and this is a man in your life. You really have nothing to complain about, but you have found something. Listen, if you don't like it, you got to tell him, you got to let him go. There are so many women who would love to have him and all the touching and cuddling he can give. Steve?
Can you please stop touching me? Get your damn hands off of me. You make me sick.
Yeah, she don't like it.
You're too much. I understand the letter. You know, normally I go, what you tripping for? But no, you're too much. You met a man, but I'm going to point out this letter. Met a man in love. I'm 45, he's 55. I didn't like him at first. Right there. Stop. I didn't like him at first. How many times should you have followed your first mind? I ain't like him at first, but he wore me down. This is a lesson to the fellas. Keep applying pressure. It will break eventually. See, there's a lesson in this letter for everybody. Follow your first mind, ladies. Wear them down, fellas. They'll eventually break. And he stole your heart. I have to weigh the pros and cons all the time because here's another one. He is very annoying. I don't know about you, but I don't like being in a relationship with people that's annoying. That's going to be a relationship full of you on my damn nerves. But she went on and jumped in anyway. She ain't like him at first. And he's annoying. He stole my heart. You stupid. This is a stupid person. He's very handsy from the beginning. Went on a blind date. I was very nervous because he's older. He reached across the table and grabbed my wrist and told me he could feel my heart racing through the pulse in my wrist. He was really checking your blood pressure. That's what that is. That's what old people do. They know how to check your blood pressure. His old ass had his blood pressure checked so many times. Now he's sitting there talking about he can feel your heart racing. That's blood pressure, boy. I want to snatch my hand. Please stop touching me. I'm going to show you this is a letter full of contradictions. And all I'm going to do is show you the contradictions. I met a man and fell in love. He's 45, I'm 55. I ain't like him at first. Well, okay, there you go. What I tell you, always follow your first mind. But he wore me down and stole my heart. This is a message to the fellas. Keep the pressure on. You will soon break them. They can crack under pressure. I have to weigh the pros and cons all the time because he is very annoying. Let me get this right. You didn't like him at first. He wore you down, but he's very annoying. I don't know about you, but I don't like being in relationships with people that's annoying as hell. Yeah. Because this is finna be a relationship full of you on my damn nerves. And guess what happened? Watch this letter. He's been very handsy from the beginning. Went on a blind date. I was nervous because he's older. He reached across the table and grabbed my wrist and told me he could feel my heart racing by the pulse in my wrist. That's a damn lie. He was checking your blood pressure. Old people like to know if they got something in common with the other person. He was trying to see if you had high blood too. Then y'all could get y'all prescription and might get a discount down to CVS because they got family discount at Walmart if you buy a lot of pills. He was just checking to see if he would be able to save some money, but hoping your ass had high blood pressure. So that's an old people move. I ain't never in my life grabbed a woman's wrist and said, I could feel your heart racing. That's on her chest. If you grab her wrist checking for their pulse, that's blood pressure or signs of life. I wanted to snatch my hand from him because he was being too familiar. Then he walked you to your car and he had his hand in the small of my back. Okay, we do that. He leaned over in my car and rubbed the side of my face and said I have pretty skin. Man, get your damn hands off my face. I just met you. You know his old ass went to the bathroom before y'all went to the car. Because he got a weak bladder, so he can't be walking and go to the bathroom. Now they got his hand on your face. On down the line, I let him know politely that he doesn't have to touch me while we are having a conversation. He said he's very affectionate and asked if it was a problem. I lied and said it wasn't. See, now, this is the wrong lie.
Okay.
There's a time and place for lying.
And this
was a wrong lie.
Wow.
This was a lie that served you no purpose. It only benefited him and furthered his aggression. He's gotten worse because you lied. And you don't even know how to lie because you put the lie in the wrong place.
In the wrong place.
Damn. Wrong lie. He's gotten worse since we started having sex. He can't sleep without snuggling up on me. Man, it's hot. Get your ass off of me. If I squirm away, he'll reach across and place his hand on my hip. Now check this out. He wakes me up by gently holding my face in his hands and kissing me softly. Aww. That's movie kissing right there, lady. He saw that in a movie somewhere. Don't nobody every damn morning hold a woman face in their hand and kiss them softly. What kind of punk ass mess is that?
Romantic.
Who you dating? Because you can't sustain that every damn morning, gently holding your cheeks in my hand, kissing you good morning, darling. Man, stop. All that old movie act. He wakes me up by gently holding my face in his hands. He even holds my hands while we having coffee or tea in the morning. I got to hold his coffee cup. Let me go. Damn, we at Starbucks. I got the grand latte. I need both hands. He holds my hand while he drives. Your old ass get two hands on the wheel before you mess around, have a seizure, and run us up into the back of this garbage truck. See, I just see all this stuff happening. We got to cuddle with him while we watching movies. I had to put my legs across him or vice versa. He massages my neck and my scalp. You're not finna do my scalp now. You're not finna do my scalp all the damn time.
You don't like that?
You finna get your fingers at the top of my head, just rubbing my head and stuff. I ain't 4 years old. Get your damn hands on me. I am so tired of his hands being on me. We hold hands in public and even at church. Why we holding hands in church? I got to pray.
You need both hands?
I need both my hands. Because I'm going to go to Catholic, start going to Catholic church where they put their hands together and hold them up under their chin. So I'm going to need both my hands. Some women love this, but I do not. I let it go on for too long to complain. How do I stop him? You can't. You can't. It's too late. But this is your fault. You didn't even like him in the beginning. What made you start liking him? Then you said you got to do the pros and cons all the time because he's annoying. You with a man you don't like and is annoying. And now guess what he doing? He annoying your ass. Touchy, 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 touchy. So now the only way I think you can do this is you're going to have to make an announcement.
An announcement, Steve?
Yeah.
What?
If you put your hands on me again, we are done having sex.
Wow.
Now, that's all. I don't want to